Mayor Monday on News 18 this morning, and our July guest is Frankfort Mayor Chris McBarnes. Thank you so much, Mayor, for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure to be here, Krista.
Well, let's talk a little bit about some big announcements in the past few months there in Frankfort, specifically ConAgra Foods and Indiana Packers coming to the area. You spoke about how you wanted Frankfort to be a food hub. If you could maybe kind of elaborate, and what does that mean?
Absolutely. So coming into office, Krista, we knew that we wanted to make the city of Frankfort the city that feeds the state, that feeds the world. We wanted to leverage our key access off of Interstate I-65, our strong utilities, and our strong workforce to truly show that Frankfort is open for business. In the last 3 months, we've announced over 150 new jobs to the city of Frankfort and 150 being relocated within the region to the city of Frankfort, Indiana. So with ConAgra and Indiana Packers, we're showing that jobs can be created in Frankfort, and we're truly moving our community forward in terms of economic development.
And moving forward, there has been several unfortunate situations that have happened in the Frankfort School District. We opened up our floor to some of our Facebook viewers, and we had here Leon Rossio asked, what do you plan to do about the troubled education system, and just overall, how do you restore the hope of the people of Frankfort?
Sure. So it's important to state, as mayor, I don't directly oversee any decisions made by the school board or our school superintendent, but I'm a community champion. That's my job as mayor of the city of Frankfort. People come to a community, I believe, for two key reasons: neighborhoods and education. Processes at times fail us. So I encourage the school superintendent, which I believe in, Don DeWeese, and our school board to continue to vet the hiring process for the school corporation in general, but it's important to remember that people fail us at times as well. At this time, more than ever, it's important to rally behind our schools and continue to believe in them, because most importantly, that affects our children.
Absolutely. And moving on now, several people also voiced their concerns about Frankfort roads. We have a question from Jesse Mayati, asked, when are the streets of Frankfort going to be replaced?
Great question, Jesse, and I believe probably what Jesse is alluding to is State Road 28 West as you come into our city. That infrastructure is failing us. It's important to note that the Indiana Department of Transportation directly oversees that infrastructure because it is a state road. We are continuing to advocate to NDOT that the state of that road is not acceptable. It's an embarrassment for our community. We have been told that that road will be resurfaced yet this year, and then a large construction project will be commenced in the year 2017 on that roadway, but we will see progress before then. And also, the rebuilding of a railroad track on State Road 28 West, owned by CSX, will commence very soon. So we hope to see some improvements there.
There's a lot of things to look forward there. And our next question, kind of on a personal note, Jim Pritchett wants to know if you have any aspirations of holding any higher offices in your future, in your career.
I love my hometown. I love the city of Frankfort. I'm so proud of it. I love local government. There's plenty to do in the city of Frankfort, thrusting off our four cornerstones of neighborhood revitalization, communications, economic development, and citizen voice. That being said, I'm going to continue to pray about my future, talk to my fiance about it, and you never know what God has in store.
Absolutely. Well, congratulations to your engagement, to you and your fiance. I know you're very busy wedding planning as well.
Absolutely.
All right, Mayor Chris McBarnes from Frankfort, thanks so much for joining us this morning.